Fine. Okay. Before I begin this week's weenie segment, for those of you who place these interesting, cute little comments in my comment box down here, on if you're watching this on YouTube, about that four-eyed asshole because I've talked shit about Eminem. Does your mommy know you're on the computer? And here's my other response to you. Ding 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 bing ding ding ding. All right, now it's time for this week's weenie segment. This is Weenie of the Week, brought to you by Indie Spotlight Live here on Log TV. Indie Spotlight Live is a show showcasing all original music by all independent, unsigned musicians. We have a great time in the chat. Come join us sometime every Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. This week's weenie is a personal rant from me. The title of this video on YouTube, I think, is going to be CNET Now Sucks. Close personal friend of mine had told me that they had downloaded stuff from CNET and they used to have good luck with it. Now it had viruses. And I'm like, CNET wouldn't do that. No, it's not a virus. It's a bunch of fucking malware. Okay? When recently, to fix my desktop, I had to download something, and make a long story short, I got the program I wanted, and I got stuff I didn't want. And I understand that CNET has to survive, and I understand they have to sell advertising. I understand they have to make some money to power their mega processors or whatever. And I know that stuff online, even though it's free, there's a cost. Somebody's paying for it somewhere. I get that. I always thought that it was kind of a sick irony that from CNET you could download AdBlocker Plus to prevent you having to see ads on Firefox. I always thought that was interesting. But now they've got adware and malware bundled in when you download software from them. In other words, CNET sold out. CNET.com has sold out. Sad to say. Like I said, I understand they have to find a way to survive, but I think they would find a different way to do it, as opposed to putting something on your computer that's going to bog it down when you're actually probably on there downloading something that might, I don't know, actually fix your shit. You know what I mean? And for those of you that haven't been on CNET, and if you have been on CNET recently to download something, you know this. This is my personal experience. I had a fried hard drive. I don't have the money to spring for a new computer right now, so what I did was I got another hard drive. I got a refurb. Now I downloaded this cloning software from CNET to clone the old hard drive onto the new one. All was well and good. Everything worked out perfectly. Got the new hard drive up and running, and I noticed my processors were running really, really weird. And as Deb from the Unsigned Musicians show pointed out, she said, "Well, Jack, just remember you just did a lobotomy on your computer. It's going to be weird until you get it sorted out." I said, "Yeah, that's true. That's a good point." But basically, I went through my installed programs, because I go through every couple of months just to see if there's anything I can uninstall and clean my system out. And lo and behold, there was something, and I think it was a McAfee type of deal, some kind of virus thing, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from? And I looked on the date it was downloaded. It was on the date that I downloaded the software to clone my hard drive. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. So, basically, once I uninstalled that, everything was hunky-dory. It was running just like it always has. So, basically, for lack of a better way of describing it, it was malware. I'm sure if I wasn't already running another virus program, it probably would have been just fine. So my advice to anybody that's downloaded anything from CNET recently, even if you uncheck the boxes, don't install this, don't do that, it's still going to sneak some shit in on you. Go through your installed programs and look for anything that shouldn't be there, and I'm willing to bet you there's going to be some garbage in there. And it's been pretty quiet in the chat tonight, and continues to be. But I do look forward to responding to your comments on YouTube. My name is Jack. The show on Blog TV is called Indie Spotlight Live, and we're on every Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And CNET is crap. Run. Don't walk, run. Find some other way. If you need something, find some other way to get your shit. I'm dead serious. And have a great night and a great week, and I'll see you all around the internets. Take care, guys.